Hello, and welcome to my channel's first Let's Play, the original Sid Meier's Civilization. We're currently looking at the difficulty level screen, and before I choose, just wanted to mention this is 31 years after the publication of Sid Meier's Civilization, probably 30 years and a couple months. I'm sure it wasn't January of 1991 that Civilization came out for MS-DOS and a variety of other software. So here I am selecting which one of these very masculine people I'm going to be. Although maybe our emperor is, we're not quite sure if that's a masculine robe. I'm going to be this Viking-looking man. I'm going to be a warlord. I believe that the only difference between the warlord and chieftain is the warlord, you can't go below 0 money, and chieftain, you can basically go without a budget and constantly go into the negative, and it wouldn't affect your score or points at all. You wouldn't have to sell granaries and temples and things. So here I am, Mr. Viking. Historically accurate horns on the head, of course, although we know that probably wasn't the case. So I'm going to choose my tribe. So I have 12 different tribes to choose from here, and I could click any one of them. Maybe the Aztecs, the French, or I could press the escape button, and if I press the escape button, click, it asks me, I guess you don't want to be any of them. Name your tribe. And I could put whatever I want. So I'm going to be the Canadians. Uh, I'm not going to spell it like could spell it that way. Yeah, spell it either way. Let's go this way. I was thinking hockey team. And I know Justin Trudeau won't fit. So what if I do just J Trudeau? Figure might as well be the current Prime Minister of Canada. By the way, I'm American. Just felt like choosing our neighbors to the north to represent my country. And of course, we are in the great desert of Canada. Of course. So I can name the city anything I want. I'll go with the actual capital city. I'm an American who knows the capital of Canada. I don't know how many of us there are, but I'm one of them. And I know it's not Toronto or Montreal or Quebec. Vancouver. Here, of course, as Ottawa, it was settled with all the covered wagons and horses. Ottawa. I'm sure that's a Native American word. A Native Canadian American. Indigenous persons. All right, so what I have here, I have a farmer guy. That farmer guy is 10,000 people. I have my palace. That's my home. I have 2 squares, and you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 foods. Food. 2 shields. Others see it as a hammer. I see it as a shield, which are production each turn. 1 trade. See this up, down arrow. And 1 scientific output. And that's because of the science level that I have right now. I'm going to select a militia. Looks like upset dude. I'll go with him for right now. I could change it, but I'm not. And I'm on of course, the Ottawa River, next to the Ottawa jungle and the Ottawa Desert. Very historically accurate. Very good. So I have end of turn here. In fact, that reminds me what I want to do is I want to turn off a few things. I'm going to turn off autosave, and I will turn on end of turn. That's my oopsie, just in case. I could turn off a few other things, but I won't. Normally I turn off palace, but we'll leave that. Have some fun. See how big our palace can get. So I will wait for our militia. Here's our militia. And then we're going to have to gamble on which side. Where do we think our nice little reward hut's going to be? I never know. I'm going to go southwest. Nothing. Wah. I know that the city is going to produce another militia in a little bit, and I'll have that one go north. And then my plan, as long as things go well, is to have a settler. Right now, the next turn, what's going to happen is it's going to grow from a size 1 city to a size 2 city. And the reason is because all of my food storage is full. Once my food storage is full the whole way, the next turn, it will turn me into the next size city. These 2 shields means this box is going to come up by 2 shields, and every shield is an element of production. So that means 2 would fill into this box every turn for the 2 shields that are there. What do you think? Northeast? Oh, just went east. Slipped off of the number. The Oasis of Canada. Which discovery should our wise men be pursuing? I very much like the wheel early game for 2 reasons. One, it's a pretty decent attacking unit, and 2, it helps with exploration, finding all those huts to see if I can get some more money and or discoveries. There's a hut. So it was north. Whoever chose north. Now, the problem with getting that mercenary, we got a mercenary from the hut, is because I was close enough to my capital city, the horseman unit is getting 1 piece of production from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disband the militia unit, and some people would want me to keep it and use it as an explorer. I'm not going to, or at least I'm not going to explore with them. I'm going to just have him around just in case someone comes by. Now, because I have this guy taking 1 production, that means every unit 2 shields will be added here instead of 3. So I have 3 productions. But because he's taking a production, it will add 2 shields to my progress screen instead of 3. Which is why I was considering disbanding the militia, because if I did, he wouldn't take a shield. This city can support 2 units, because it's a 2. I'm guessing there's nothing up here, but ooh, I have a little isthmus. Nothing. Is this a peninsula? Or is this a lake right here? My militia's still there. Am I still building a settler? I am, slowly. I think I'm going to expand him now because this guy can protect me. It is a lake. There's another hut. All right, so what I could do, press return. You'll go later. So there's a little bit of a cheat that I could have. I could go to the game and save it. And if I did that, I would take my save space and then come back to the game. And then if this is a horde of barbarians, then I would just load it again and see what it comes back as next time. I don't feel like doing that. We're on Warlord difficulty. The game shouldn't beat me up too bad. So let's see what's in here. Money. It's always useful. Money will help you for two reasons. It will help me speed up production if I need it. And it can also be used in trade. Here's my wheel. Nice. One of the other things that I really like moving ahead for is trade. I think trade is very important early game. That means alphabet is probably the one. Alphabet, then writing. I think I also need code of laws to get up to trade. So I'm going to get alphabet next. Getting the caravan helps not just with trade, but it can help with wonder production if I wanted it to. I'm going to move those to another one. Go back to protect that capital of Ottawa. End of turn. And I'll probably get the hut next time. So this is what I'll do. I'll do it this time. I'm going to save the game. Ooh, actually, I'll press return first. Settlers. So I will build my chariot. Yeah, I'm gonna build a chariot. I'm gonna build a chariot. So what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? So if I'm gonna irrigate that spot right there. That'll give me a couple extra production or a couple extra food, and then I'm gonna have it build the next city. So anywho, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game. I was the Targaryens the last time I played this. That's how long ago it's been. And it's a horde of barbarians, and that's not what I want. Definitely not. So I'm going to quit. And then start the Civ again. Start the game over. Here's going to be the music. Notice that there's no music in Civilization during game. You know, that would have taken far too much memory in 1991. Justin Trudeau, Lord Justin Trudeau. Let's see, am I going to get Babylonians? Am I going to get barbarians again? Another barbarian. I don't want the barbarians. We're getting close to my movie length. So this will probably be the last time. If this is the barbarians again, I'll just keep doing this until I find something good. Microprose, the publisher of Sid Meier's Civilization. What I hear, he created the game in 1990. It took him a full year for Microprose to publish it. Let's see. One last time. Ah, money. So now I could save it again. I'm not going to save it again. I'll just let it go. And that'll be it. So the next time that I see you, we will be in the year 3490 and moving ahead. And I think I'm going to have this next city right about there, and I'll try to explain.